Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom came out a few weeks ago. The first game where you play as Zelda. It in the same style as the remake of Link's Awakening that came out a few years ago, kind of a cartoony effort. The outlay of the land in the world is very similar. If you played Link to the Past, if you played Link Between Worlds, if you played those games, you'll know where everything is. It's really fun. It's really fun. They took a lot of the elements of the open-endedness of how you could solve puzzles in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. It's shorter than Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right? Like, again, it's in that Link to the Past style world, so it's not as big.
How many hours do you think?
I think I beat it in 10 to 15 hours.
That's a solid game. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it was absolutely worth the price for what I got for. And there's so much stuff to explore, but it was obviously, for those of you who don't know, Link has been swallowed up by this dark void. The game starts with Link beating Ganon and then getting swallowed up by this dark void. Zelda being freed and basically has to find Link and cleanse the land of this darkness. And what she can do is she has a special wand that allows her to mimic not only things, but also creatures in the environment. And by the way, that's also really cool. Like when you start getting the more powerful creatures later in the game, and suddenly you have a mob of moblins on your side. But also, and this is a minor thing, you also can absorb the abilities of Link. So for a time period, you can charge up and kind of have the spirit of Link inside you. So you can use a sword and a bow and arrow and bombs if necessary, but there's a timer on it that you can upgrade over the course of the game. And it was just really, really fun to figure out, when am I going to use my Link abilities? When am I going to use the mimicry? How am I going to like power up Zelda? There's so much open-endedness to how you could play this. I just really fell in love with it. It's just charming and fun. Right now, I'm going to put it as a top 5 game of the year and a top 6 all-time Zelda game, because I won't put it ahead of Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, Link Between Worlds, Link to the Past, and Ocarina. But I think it's right there. I think it's number 6.
I mean, right, that's high praise from you.
If I had to slap a score on it, it's definitely in the high 8 range, right? Like I would even go maybe as high as a 9, but at least an 8.5 for sure.
I mean, that's worth the money.